Allow me. These should be the lost boxes.
Leave them, miss. Just tell us which ones should be moved and we'll take care of them. We all got our own jobs to do.
Will you leave with the others tomorrow? Or are you staying on until the final evacuation?
Our orders are to evacuate to Xeno's nearest base tomorrow. How about you? We were responsible for escorting the last staff members from the Placet's Cosmodrome. That place should be empty now, shouldn't it? An evacuation like this has to be for something big. I'm sure you know better than I do. If you can, miss, find somewhere safe. ASAP.
I'm leaving Manny tonight, just as soon as I help finish with the evacuation. There are fewer troops around now. Have there been any further orders?
Some were sent to clear the roads. There's been more critters blocking the way lately. I guess the others were assigned to an urgent support mission. So it's just the rookies like me left.
Evacuations can be dangerous. A job like this shouldn't be left to new recruits.
You think so? Honestly, I was hoping for a little challenge. But we're soldiers. We follow orders. Do you need a lift?
Thanks, but I'm going back to check on the evacuation. Be safe.
So, this is our humanitarian vacation here? An open mining pit?
You've got it. It's nearby and easy to reach. I can't see a reason why we shouldn't come check it out. The only problem is I got the timing a little off. But just you wait. It won't be long now before the Aurora shows up. We've recruited a great team from Laplace and the Foundation and worked out the kinks of our teleport disk. If we can just manage to collect some useful data, our future could be brighter than any Aurora.
I hate to be negative at a time like this, but this is still a big gamble.
But we want big today. Didn't you join us to bring about a better future? Just think. Our achievements on this project could pave the way to a promotion or at least a transfer.
Don't try to butter me up with promotion talk. Anyway, it's bad luck to talk like that right before a mission. Worse than bad luck, it's cliché. Strangers coming together to do great deeds, risking mortal peril for the good of humanity. Now, just before the climax, we'll start talking about their motivations and backstories. All to give the story a twist. When someone bites it in the last act, and then the whole gang is haunted by their last moments of peace together.
Oh, there's a theory about that. What is it called again? Right. Quantum entanglement. Where I'm from, there's a book called I Ching that has a similar idea. That the things we do are mirrored in faraway places.
How are things proceeding? I'm here to perform a final check on the evacuation.
It's going well. We're all ready to leave. It's just these flowers. We thought about planting them somewhere just so we don't need to carry them, but with the soil frozen over.
Flowers?
Yes, you know, from the seeds you gave us. My daughter planted them just for fun, but they really thrived.
It's really, really difficult. It's a miracle, Miss. But you and I did it together.
Yes, I suppose it indeed appears miraculous. But how are you going to take them with you? I think it will be a bit too heavy to carry on the road.
We've given away the rest to some of our neighbors. But these are the ones that bloomed the best. It hurts to think we'd just leave them here to die. It's so cold now, and it's getting hard to find food. We know we have to evacuate soon, but no one has told us where we're going or what's next. Despite all the hardship, these seeds you gave us somehow managed to bloom under my daughter's care. Look, they're absolutely radiant. If even these little flowers are ready to fight to survive, how can we give up?
That's true. Thank you. I'm not aware of the local species of flowers here, but I'm certain all the same that these are the most beautiful flowers in Murney. I hope you can find a way to take them with you.
Hey, am I seeing things? Pointer?
Oh, hey. Weren't you on vacation? Why are you back here with the evacuation team?
Well, I had nothing else to do anyway, and we need all the help we can get. Did you hear? There's still a team at Pleasance. Ludwig even approved a delayed evacuation for them. I guess they're planning to stay to the very last moment. Can you believe that?
Ludwig actually approved it. They are going to stay in the Cosmodrome?
Unbelievable, right? That takes a lot of guts. Who would have guessed we had people like that here at Laplace? If you've got time, maybe you should go check on them. See if you can talk some sense into them. Anyway, I have a street of houses to check one by one for stragglers, so I've got to get back to it. Oh, it's freezing cold out there. Don't forget to check the components. I'll catch up with you when we get back to the branch.
Everything is made of atoms. From afar, Mount Taihang is like a grindstone. The Yellow River is like a belt. And all these things are but dust. In other words, maybe the reason why we are here is only a complete coincidence.
Hold it. Let's just get back to the topic at hand. I think I'm allergic to poetry.
Ah, I want to hear the rest. Would you please let him finish?
No way. I think I'd rather take a chance on that lethal backstory cliche. How about you start us off?
Sure, what do you want to know? Are you curious about why I chose our loose yet ambitious team?
Loose yet ambitious. That's a good description. You brought it up. Now spit it out. And make it simple.
Maybe I shouldn't have oversold it. I just think you have a good plan. What if this works? What if we do this and it changes the world? And I could be a part of that. It's a tempting thought, don't you think? I just don't want to see another place I hold dear lost to the storm.
So you mean it was for your hometown?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Isn't your homeland still here in this era? Have you just accepted the fact that it will disappear again?
My home isn't in this era. Maybe the names are the same. Same old familiar buildings, but nothing that matters to me. What's gone is gone. Don't feel bad for me, though. Now I have my own portable hometown.
Hey, I always figured you kept that around in case you needed some quick cash. You know, like those pirates that had coin earrings.
Oh, no, my brother said he would kill me if I gave this away. It's meant to be for the last living child, a family heirloom of sorts. If I lost it, I think my family would crawl out of their graves and haunt me. If they had graves. Still, if I was in dire need.
Alia family? No, Voyager. This is not my family. They're in Utuniaya. These are my friends. Friends? You told me that as long as there are living people to remember what has been, that what we're doing will be worthwhile. I've tried to accept that, but I still can't. What has been? It's not just an old building or some candy in a store. It's the place I grew up and the people I love that will be taken away. It's everything in my life. It is my life. I know I must accept it, that I can do nothing but accept it. But how can I ever accept it?
Let the overture begin!
Oh my god, really?
beautiful dream.
In the repeating cycle, we may feel regret, or even perish in the chaos. Fortunately, this time, we were given
About that,
I don't know. When I heard about my parents' death, I was just stepping onto the bus to Laplace. I felt like I had no time to even think about it. I guess I mistook that for acceptance. After all, there's nothing I could do to change it. Then about 3 months later, I broke my pen while writing a research log. I cried for 40 hours. 40 hours. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm grateful my roommate didn't have me commit it.
Was it your parents' pen?
Nah, just an ordinary Laplace office pen. They give them out by the box load. But back home, when I broke something, my parents would tease me for being careless. And then we would find a new one together. You can't really accept a thing like this. The only thing you can do is put your pain aside and find something to do with yourself. Even if it's just making a ball of tape. Just wrap a ball round and round over and over until you've forgotten what it even looked like inside.
Maybe that is something I can try.
Cool, you should. I'm speaking from experience. You know, when you're young, everything bad seems like the end of the world. Forgetting your homework might as well be the apocalypse.
Are you going home, Mr. Raccoon?
no. I'm heading out for a mission.
Vila said it's a time that you're familiar with, but that you didn't ever plan on going back. I know Vila had another home before she moved to Rayashki. You must have one too. What was it like? Does it snow there?
Yes, it snowed there. So much that it made the trees sag and covered up your footprints as soon as you've walked past. When the Fokov froze over, my sister and I would go out and fish from holes we cut in the ice.
Comrade Basuno once fell in the ice doing that. We didn't see him at school for weeks.
Playing on the ice can be dangerous, little August. But it's all gone now. No matter the era. Even if I went back to that little dot on the map, it would never be the same.
Like Rayashki.
Just like Rayashki.
Поэтому мы должны выжить, и потом все встанет на круги свои.
Леня, держись. Жизнь — это очень важная вещь. Иди, следуй тому маршруту, который я тебе дал. Никогда не оглядывайся назад.
Being certified as capable for an independent field mission means you're an official Foundation member. Congrats in advance. Most people here use an alias, though it's all up to you. Just make sure you pick a good one. It's not easy to change once it's confirmed.
I see. Thank you for telling me.
Let me check. All right, no problemo. The storm has made everyone's life harder here. The Foundation is always in need of more manpower, and in need of honest men like you, even more so. Welcome to the St. Pavlo Foundation Far East Branch, Mr. Nameday.
You're thinking about something. Missing your home again, yes? It's okay. Vila said as long as we pay attention in class and keep learning, we will be able to rebuild Reashki in the future. We will rebuild it as long as each and every comrade keeps that goal in their mind. And I will never forget. Ты справишься, товарищ енот.
Большое спасибо, товарищ Август.
Come here, Alia. You can have the best seat.
Oh, I think for now I'd prefer to be called Kiparina.
Hurry up. You don't get an aurora like this every night. You need those charged particles up there for your arcane skill.
I thought we were here for a vacation.
It can be more than one thing. You do need this, though. Stay calm. Walking in space is definitely going to be easier than walking a tightrope. There's no absolute direction up there. Up or down depends on the reference you choose. In short, there's no falling down.
Tomorrow? No, the day after tomorrow. I'll be up there, drifting above the earth with the stars. I wonder if they'll feel warm to the touch. The night is so cold. Back with the Utreniaya, on nights like this I would sneak into the pens and sleep beside Masha, the bear cub I took care of. She was so warm to cuddle. And now I'm here huddled with all of you. Oh, sorry, I'm not suggesting you remind me of bears. It just feels safe.
There were times during the coldest winter nights that my siblings and I would cuddle up with the stray dogs to keep ourselves warm.
Hold on. You people don't just hibernate through the winter? You're missing out.
All right, we should head back. We don't want our little astronaut to be too tired.
Hey, you think I don't see what you are doing? You haven't told us your story yet. It's been on my mind since I first got here. Why would you do all this? You don't strike me as the hopeless genotype.
I don't? Well, I should make more of an effort to match the stereotype. It's not so dreamy, though. I just want to know the answers. Where do we come from and how things will end? What, not convincing enough? Perhaps you want something more in-depth? Way back when, before all this, Pointer and I were being driven mad by work. We would walk out here and there was something she would say to me.
Language is a tool that permits us to describe how the universe was created and how it will end. Through it, we reflect on our existence. In order to understand eternity, we must first understand death and impermanence.
What do you think? Good impression of her, no? Everyone says it's my best. Tomorrow might be our last free day before the storm. I guess it's fitting then to ask the age-old question. If tomorrow was the last day of your life, what would you do?
Do everything we can, and do my best. Leave no regrets. That's why I have to finish my training.
Raz, dwa, trzy.
The performance is about to start. Please sit back.
In the infinite loop of time,
Let the overture begin.
always arguing.
Stars. Breach of free
wonderful dream.
For everyone.
Ridiculous.
Or maybe...
Saxophone. You have any requests?
But only for me.
Please enjoy. Goodbye.
Если это последний день моей жизни, как я могу доказать, что я жила в этом мире? Моим именем? Моими воспоминаниями? Я помню, как меня звали.
Alina Medvedeva, the girl like a bear. You must have a proper stage name for your performance. Kiparina. What do you think? Natalia and I decided on it together. She's a clever one, always reading the latest astrological lectures. It's from a place in the stars. Kuiper, she calls it. Some asteroid belt made of ice. This is because to us, you are a gift from the stars.
Mr. Kozlov, Mrs. Kozlova.
We're leaving tonight. Why all the rush? Let's wait one day later, or maybe two. Why don't we ask that Laplace lady to see Ali again?
I am sure she's too busy. But look, everyone's leaving town. Something must be happening. She'll be safe there. Didn't you hear them say that? Laplace's building will be the last to fall, even if the whole world comes to an end. What we must do then is keep ourselves safe. That way, someday in the future, we will have the chance to see her again, sitting in the audience, clapping for us until her hands are red.
My big bear wants to pretend he doesn't have a heart. I know you miss her as much as I do.
Of course, but I must stay in control of myself. Maybe we can put something on the signboard. A circle, like her space helmet. You know that signboard hasn't been changed since my Dedushka was the ringmaster. What a change it will be.
Yes, and we will add some stars and spaceships. I'll paint them on once we're set up in Moscow. Oh, and don't forget to take down their address so we can send things to her.
You think I didn't do that the minute we came here? Natalia, you're showing so much concern. What happened to my carefree circus wife?
It's just that there's nothing else I can do. We've always been there for her. Now she's alone and far from us. Who will care for her now?
It is how it must be. We cannot be there for her forever. You can't do this your whole life. Audiences come to watch an acrobat fly, but they also come to see if they will fall. Most people would never dare to walk on a tightrope. They pay to see people do the thrilling things that they would never do themselves. But it is a dangerous business. I often wish that you will one day find a safer way to live than this.
Неужели ходить по земле действительно безопаснее? Сколько я проживу? 8 лет, 10, 15. И что потом? Сколько лет мне осталось?
Time never ends. It's a concept, and there are many explanations for it. One suggests that since the whole world is made of particles, including our brains, then our minds too can be calculated, so that everything that's happening or about to happen can be predicted. Past, present, future, all that ever was and is, and ever will be was destined from the moment the universe began. Each moment like a knot on a string that's already been tied. Our lives just moving along a fixed track from birth to death. Then there is another. The theory that none of this is really happening at all. That all perception is illusion. Only the present exists, and only for as long as we are experiencing it. If you ask me to choose, I prefer the first one.
It's not like a tightrope then. When I walk on the rope, I don't see past and future. I only feel what is happening right now. For example, these lights make my palms feel hot and warm, but the stones beneath me are cold.
Cool. Sounds like you favor the second theory. But it doesn't matter which side you're on. There's one thing both have in common. Our existence, whatever you make of it, is just a fleeting moment in time.
But those countless moments string together into eternity. I'm small to the universe, just a person. But I'm a part of Utrynaya, which is bigger than myself. We belong to a people, a country, a planet, and a galaxy. Maybe that's how we share in eternity, by existing as part of it. Each one of us, no matter how small, takes part in creating the universe.
You got it. When we learn all the rules that govern our universe, we'll be able to predict all that is to come. We'll be able to survive without superstition and fear of the unknown.
Выжить. Это легче сказать, чем сделать. А что, если у нас завтра не получится? Шторм смоет все, что мы здесь сделали. и все, что я когда-нибудь могла бы знать. И все, что останется — запись, хранящаяся в пыльном кабинете Foundation. И если так, я надеюсь, однажды они вспомнят обо мне, поднимут глаза в небо и скажут: «Смелый, молодой космонавт однажды ходил среди звезд». И она, Алина Медведева, сделала этот выбор сама.
Children grow up, adults grow old, and then we die. So what's the use in worrying? All that matters is our Alia will be safe.
Mr. Kozlov, you should have already left. The longer you wait to leave, the more dangerous it will be.
Is there something wrong, then? We are ready to go, as you can see. We're all packed up.
No, nothing to be concerned with for now. But we need you to follow the evacuation notice for your safety. Keep your passes with you. You may need to show the soldiers on the road ahead. And please take care. The snowfall is getting heavier.
Sure, but if you don't mind my asking, is Alia all right? How is she? How is her training? Sorry, it's just... I know that she's a good girl, but I'm afraid she'll push herself too much. She's always been so diligent.
You have nothing to worry about. Kiparina is a very disciplined and intelligent young woman. We've been most impressed with her work. I believe that she could have a very promising future with Laplace.
Promising? I knew it. My Alia is a promising candidate for Laplace. When we first found her in Murmansk, she was just an orphaned babe. And now, see how wonderful she has become.
I believe I understand. Time really does fly, doesn't it?
Thank you for telling me about her. I've wanted to pay her a visit, but I don't want to bother her. And I also don't think she wants to see an old man cry. But if you say she is doing well, this is enough for me. But I must ask, miss, why are you still in town? Aren't you going to be busy with the launch soon?
I'm here to see if we missed anything.